Good morning, everyone. I'm here in a parking lot. I'm actually in the Michaels parking lot, but I'm not going in. It's Sprouts, Michaels, and then the place I've been buying my dog food at, and a few other little stores, but I'm not going into any of them. I just pulled into this parking lot because I came from down the road at Kroger. I went to Kroger to get some chicken, one potato, some cilantro, an onion, and a can of diced tomatoes. And I'm not sure what I'm going to make. I'm not sure if I'm going to make chicken cacciatore or if I'm going to make a chicken soup. It is very windy and cold here today. Yesterday, before the storms came through, it was really a nice day. I think it got up to 60, and then around 5 o'clock the temperature started dropping. That cold front came through. We were under a tornado watch, and the temperature went down to 38, and it felt colder with the wind. And no tornado touched ground in my area. I don't know about Dallas. Usually they don't in my area. They have hit a couple towns nearby mine, but usually they go all around. But that's just something you never know. If you've seen my community post, I brought in my goslings because I was so worried that the coop would be too drafty. They're only, let's see, yesterday they were a day old. So today, 2 days old. And they really should be at 95 degrees, the temperature. And so, they did fine yesterday in the afternoon out in the coop in the container with the screen over them. And the only door that was open was the chicken door. And I kept going in there and checking on them. And I had taken a towel and folded the towel and put it halfway over the container, to block out any kind of wind that would come in from the chicken door. But those goslings they were just walking all around yesterday in that container and eating and drinking and snuggling. But I was worried about them. So I brought them in and I put a towel down in my tub. I don't use my tub for bathing. It's too small. But I put a towel down in the tub, and then I had I guess it's galvanized. If you go to my community tab, you'll see it. It's oval. Excuse me. And it's, I think it's supposed to be like for plants. Someone gave it to me a couple years ago. And what I do is I use it in the summer for the chickens. I fill it with water from the hose. So I brought that in. I put that on top of the towel that I put in the tub, and then I put a hand towel in the bottom of that bucket type thing, and I put their water in, and I put the 2 goslings in, and they were snuggling up. But the more I watched them, the more I felt like they were crowded. I couldn't put their food in. So I took them out of that bucket type thing, and I just put them in my tub and gave them their food, and they were much happier. They were walking all around and eating, and I put the electric heater, I pointed it into the bathroom. My bathroom is very, very small, so it gets warm very quick. And they were just making all kinds of noises until I shut off the bathroom light, because it was getting late by the time I got everything settled. And they went to sleep, and I'd get up and go check on them. And this morning they were really awake and chirping. And hey, you know that saying, loose as a goose? There's a reason why they say that. I've had to do some cleaning twice already this morning. And they are still in my tub because of this wind. I don't want to put them out in the coop. But those 3 baby peeps, I'll tell you what, um, I was out in that pouring rain and that cold wind, around sunset, trying to get everyone in that coop because the wind was really picking up, and got everyone in. And then the 3 roosters decided to come out before I could shut the door. They would not cooperate with me. Finally, 2 of them went in, and I was waiting on one. I was standing by the chicken door, just waiting for that one to go in. And then the baby peeps decided to come out, and that upset the silky hen. So she had to come out and tell them off and try to get them in. And it was pouring rain, and I was soaking wet. And, the chicken yard, when it rains like that, it fills up with big puddles, and those peeps were running through the puddles, and the sun was setting, and I wanted them all in so I could go in and change. And that tired me out, Then I had to go in there and tend to the goslings in the trailer, and I still had some other chores I needed to do before I got to bed. So thankfully, I did sleep very well last night. I usually have a very hard time sleeping because of pain, and also because I'm such a light sleeper. I mean, if a mouse ran across my floor, I'd hear it and wake up. Thankfully, I don't have that problem, which I'm very thankful for. I mean, living in a travel trailer, you can imagine how easy it would be for a mice to get in. But I'm a very light sleeper, and with that wind banging things around outside, and then, my road gets pretty busy. So I hear that if a big truck comes fast or cars come fast, I hear all that. But God really did give me a good restful sleep last night. We didn't have church. My pastor called off church around 5 or 5:30. We got a text saying he was calling it off because the time that the really bad weather was supposed to start would be around the time that some of our people would be leaving where they live to come to town to church, or it'd be close to around the time we'd be gathering at the church. So some of our families, they live in Kaufman, which is about 45 minutes away. And so we didn't have church last night. We were all home safe. Well, I have something to show you. A little nugget. That's what I'm calling this. Every time I mention my giveaway, I'm just calling that a little nugget. Because I'm not talking a whole lot about it, as you know, on my channel. Not this time. I want to just try to put everything out on my community tab. But I did grab this to show you because I knew I'd be making a video. I'm going to be putting one of these in the giveaway. They're for kids, but I mean, they would be just great, to put yarn in, a little project bag. But I got these 3-count drawstring bags, Playside Creations, regular $9.99, and I got it for $2.49 on that clearance. And they're a good size. I don't think it tells me the 13.4 by 16.5 inches. So that's pretty good. But this one says kindness is cool. I don't know if you can see it. Kindness is cool. And then it has the strings. But this would fit a lot of yarn. If you got a project on the go. So there's that one. I'm only going to be putting one of these in this giveaway, and I'm going to save. And then this one says, always be kind. Always be kind. And this one says good vibes, good vibes. So I don't know which one I'll put in the giveaway, but I'll be putting one of these. I think they're fun. Like I say, I looked through all the different parts that were having clearance, and I was able to get some crafty things for Sunday school, which is just great. I've already put them away for future lessons. So let's see, tomorrow, allergies. Tomorrow is Saturday, and I'm meeting up with Kristen to teach crochet class and talk with her about what she decided she wants to donate for the giveaway, which is very, very kind of her. And also tomorrow, you will want to check out my community tab at some point, because I will have pictures of everything that's going in the giveaway. I'll have them posted there. And what else? Oh, I shouldn't, but I have to. And the only reason why I say I shouldn't is because it's going to be another thing on my hook. But my pastor and wife had their first grandbaby, a baby girl. I think this week she'll probably be 5 weeks old already. And I want to make either a baby sweater or a baby dress. And I want to make it out of caLLin Simply Soft. So yesterday I was looking through my yarns, and I have a caLLin Simply Soft that's variegated. And it's pinks and purples, and they're kind of pastel, but then they're a little brighter than pastel. So I don't know if I'm gonna, whatever I'm gonna make, if I'm gonna make it in solid and trim it in this, or will I do a few rows of this and a few rows in solid, or just make the whole thing in this variegated. Because as you know, some stitches, if you use variegated, you know it's hard for people to see the stitch. But so I haven't decided, and I don't have a lot of caLLin Simply Soft, so and I don't want to go buy any yarn, so I'm gonna have to see. But what I'm gonna have to do is, well, tell me what you think. I don't think I should make it 0 to 3 months. Do you? Do you think I should go 3 to 6 months? The thing is, I'm in Texas, and pretty soon our hot summer is going to come, so she wouldn't need a sweater. A little dress would be cute. Let me know what you think. Please. I meant to say please. Michael's has some things outside on clearance, but I'm not going. No. I don't need. What I need to do is start all over again, cleaning and organizing my added on room. It's really my fault. I had stacks of crochet books all organized and ready to put in the closet on those nice shelves, and because I didn't, and the other day Miss Kitty came running through, and I think she does it on purpose. She knocked them all over, so they all slid just like this. And I haven't picked them up yet. Tell you the truth, I haven't had a chance to pick them up yet. I've been taking care of these animals. And then yesterday going to get those goslings, which isn't very far. It's just in Garland, 12, 13 miles away. But there was the waiting for them to come from the post office, waiting for the people at the feed store to unpack them and get them settled, and then there was the line. But I was first in line for goslings. In fact, I was supposed to stop over Jamie's from Jamie's Hooked at a certain time, and I ran like an hour behind. I wanted to drop her off that fuzzy water I had picked up for her about a month ago, but I did get it to her, so that's good. But the time just flew by yesterday, and then that bad weather was coming in. Well, it won't take long to, I'm back now to what I want to crochet that baby. It won't take long to make either a dress or a sweater, so I need to see what other color caLLin Simply Softs I have. If not, I'll just make it all in that variegated. I'm almost finished the other hat that I'm making myself, and I want to finish that today or tonight to wear tomorrow when I go to crochet class. Oh, and I'm going to see tomorrow if Kristen will let me videotape just her hands. I want to see if she'll do the 1-minute chain challenge. I think she will. So there's that possibility. And what else? You know, I never have a list of things to talk about. This, oh, here comes someone. Oh, they didn't park next to me, just drove right by me, very close by me. The sun feels good. Oh, my Buff Orpington. I washed her pasty butt again this morning, so more junk is coming off. But she's been making a strange sound. I can hear her when I'm in the trailer because now she's coming into my yard on her own and going underneath my metal bench. And then sometimes I'll look out there and she'll be with my 2 barred rocks. But when she's in my yard and under my metal bench, that's right in front of my bedroom. And if I'm in my bedroom, I can hear her. She's making a funny... I can't describe it. It's not the regular clucking sound that the chickens make. She doesn't seem to be in any pain. I mean, if she was, she would react when I wash her pasty butt. You know, there'd be a reaction like she was hurting or something. Of course, I'm very gentle with her. I don't pull any... I may lose my voice before the day's over. I don't pull any junk off her feathers. I just slowly, with a gloved hand and a warm washcloth, I just slowly wipe things and massage, and that's how I do. I don't pull anything, and she doesn't react, so I don't feel like she's in pain. I don't know what this new noise is all about. Oh, chickens, chickens, chickens. I just love animals. I wish I had a goat, a small goat. I don't know what that breed is, you know, the tiny goats. I don't know much about goats because I haven't looked into getting any. My landlord wouldn't mind. That's not the problem. It's just I didn't want to get carried away and overwhelmed because whatever I get, I have to feed. Thankfully, it's not very expensive to raise chickens or geese from what, well, I know about chickens and from what I've read about the geese and what I've learned from talking to the people at the feed store. But you get into goats, I'm not sure if that is costly or not. But I don't see that happening anytime soon. I'm not even looking into it. You know, it's just something that crosses your mind when you get these other kind of animals. You think, oh, it would be nice to have a goat, but then can you just have one? Or is it lonely? Should you get 2? But you can't get a male and a female, or you're going to have a bunch of goats. But then you could sell baby goats. but then you get attached to them and you're worried about what are people going to do with them if they buy. It's a whole thing that races through your mind. So no. And then I'd like to have a mini cow because I love cows. So you see, it just goes on and on. I would not want a pig, and I would not want a horse. I like horses from a distance. My neighbors across the road have 4 horses, and I like driving by and seeing them, but I'm not a horse person. I would never hurt a horse, and I'm not a pig person. I would never hurt a pig, but those are just 2 that I don't want. I would like a peacock. So here I go. My farm is growing and growing in my mind. I also have to think of my health, though, to keep up with things. Anyway, I'm thankful for what I have, and I really do my best to take care of all the animals. Miss Kitty, she's been a freeloader lately. I haven't seen her bring any mouse or lizard. I don't think the lizards are out. So she just eats and drinks and lays around and watches the chickens and does her thing and runs through my house to get in that added on room to lay on her pillow. That has been a thing in the morning. She dashes in while the dogs dash out. Everyone's under my feet. And then I have to remember, oh, Miss Kitty's in the trailer. So if I'm going to doctor's appointment or laundromat or Kroger or wherever, I have to go in there and physically pick her up and get her out. I don't want to leave her in the trailer when I'm not there. So she is spoiled. People are doing a lot of shopping at Sprouts. I don't even know if they're having a big sale. I didn't look at the flyers this week. Been too busy even for that. Mostly I'm busy in my mind thinking about all the crochet things I need to get done and the things that I want to do, and then what is Kristen going to have to want to learn how to do. It's always interesting when she has come across something that she wants to learn. I'm glad she's still sticking with it. Well, everyone, I guess I'm going to go. Going to get back home. And I will talk to you later. I just felt like calling you up and chatting. So we'll talk to you later.